Good morning, everybody. Um, it's Elisa Grace, just coming back at you. Oh, that was just crazy. Ooh, child. Anyway, I wanted to catch up with y'all again today. Remember when I told you I was going to start eating better, eating more protein, eating more vegetables, and start a new regime? I did it. I went and got my chicken. I got chicken thighs, I got chicken legs, but when I researched a little bit better over the weekend, I should have gotten chicken breast. So I'm going to get chicken breast probably tomorrow and cook meal prep for a couple days and do chicken breast. I got broccoli, I got spinach, I got, what else did I get? I got broccoli, spinach, Brussels sprouts. I told you guys about that. So the last few days, like Saturday night, I went to this Asian market thing that happens in Jacksonville, and I was told about it. A friend of mine said to me, "Hey, are you interested in going?" Because they know I like a lot of Asian things. I like Asian food. I like Asian movies. I like Asian just culture, art things. I want to go to South Korea one day is my hope. My niece wants to go to the Philippines, and I want to go and take her. Right now, it's not the time to go because, well, things are crazy. I got a passport, but I ain't trying to leave the country and can't get back in because they think I ain't from here or something. I'm originally from here. My parents are from here. My parents' parents are from here. We're all from here. But you never know. I digress. So, because of that, I went to the Asian market and I got some Asian things that I like, some Filipino things that I really, really like, Filipino food. So I got some lumpia, I got some pancit, I got some pork, I got some chicken, I got some skewers, different things. I obviously am not going to eat them in one sitting, nor am I eating them in two sittings. So I have spread out. Now, those lumpia didn't make it. I want to just tell you. So God have to forgive me on those carbs. But they were not going to make it. But it was not that many of it. It was only 5 of them. So, don't get all bent out of shape if you have 5 lumpia, over in a 2-day period. Forgive yourself. Just let it go. Have it and let it go. But I did get out and walk. So I have been consistently walking, just so you know. I'm back on the walking trail. I think what I'm going to do is one of the nights that I walk, I'm going to do a walking video so you guys can walk along with me. And then in the morning or whatever you decide to watch it, you don't feel like you're walking alone. We'll walk together. We're going to get this exercise together too. This walking, we're drinking our water. We are curbing our coffee. We are curbing that. We're going to have to stop drinking that energy drink because I hear that causes inflammation. So I don't need any help with inflaming anything, any joints, any areas of holding on to fluid or fat or anything. We're trying to get streamlined. We should have tried this. We should have did this a little sooner. But we can't go back in time. We're gonna do now. Anyway, so I got the chicken and I baked it and it came out so good. And I put the barbecue sauce, the sugar-free barbecue sauce that I showed y'all the video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a video that I posted about the sugar-free barbecue sauce. It was excellent. It was good flavor in the chicken. It was delicious. And I made the spinach and it was delicious. So, in fact, I took so long eating it because you're supposed to eat slow and take your time. And if you have to eat, that like it's 2 meals instead of one. So that's what I did. I ate at 8 o'clock. No, I ate at 8:30 because I had some things I had to move around at my job. But anyway, I started eating like 8:30, 8:45 p.m. because I work nights. And I ate that, half of it. And then I had sugar-free strawberry jello. It's it's enough to serve to crave to stop your craving of sugar. So I find I have to slowly wean myself So don't be so hard on yourselves. It's hard to wean yourself, but I have stopped buying cookies and cakes. I'm not buying that anymore. No cookies, no cakes, no donuts, no nothing. It is hard because Dunkin' Donuts be calling my name. Like if I stop and get a tea or a coffee, those donuts are calling my name, especially the vanilla cream or the lemon one. Oh, they're so good. But they so good, but they like to stick on every space that I'm trying to get some of this fat off, especially these arms. Anyway, and thighs. Anyway, so I got the chicken. I made the spinach. I had no carb. I didn't have the carbs because I said I was not going to make potatoes or rice or noodles or nothing like that. Just eat the vegetable and the rice. Vegetable and chicken. So now that I know better, I'm going to buy chicken breast because it's leaner and it gives you good protein and it's less fat. So that's what I'm going to buy the next time I go. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but if we're going to do this darn thing, we're going to do it. So that, and I forgot I should get some string beans. I can make garlic string beans, which is really good. You can take a little bit of butter or some olive oil and a little bit of butter and season it, salt and pepper, and garlic. Like the minced garlic, you can put that in the pan and have that, cooking. And then you put the fresh green beans in the pan and then toss them over back and forth until they, they're not hard as a rock, but you don't want them to be soggy either. You want them to be, like as a al dente, a crispness with them, and it's delicious. And I can eat on that every day because it's so good with the garlic. So I'll have that with the chicken breast. And then I continue to, I brought some ratio 25-gram protein Greek yogurt, which I like. I don't know about anybody else. I do like Chobani, but I find if I'm going to do this protein, which is what I'm trying to do, I'm going to try to get the most bang for my buck, which means I want the 25 grams of protein yogurt. So the yogurt is 25. The chicken that I had gotten, one chicken drumstick, I believe, was 7 grams of fat. Oh my God, not fat. 27 grams of protein. And the thigh was 28 grams of protein. So that's pretty darn good. That's over 50 grams of protein, plus the 25 from the yogurt. So now we're over 75. We're like 80 almost. And then there's protein from the spinach. And then I had 2 boiled eggs yesterday morning. So 2 eggs, I think they were 4 grams of protein each egg, I believe. So that's like 8 grams of protein, and I had a teeny little bit of butter and salt and pepper, and it was very tasty. I did not have any toast with it. I want a toast, but remember, carbs are not our friends at this point, so we have to remember to give up those carbs. So I didn't have the carbs, and I drank my water. I put collagen in the water. I had my vitamin B1, my vitamin B12. I had my, I take Lasix. I had vitamin D3. I had my multivitamin with iron. I had my calcium citrate, which is supposed to be 1,000 micrograms, I believe it is. And then, what else did I take? I think that was it. Oh, and my sea moss. I forgot to tell you guys, I'm taking sea moss. So the collagen is for my joints, and it's also for muscle repair, and it repairs muscles in your heart. It repairs muscles and things in your legs if you've had surgery, which I have, and I had a hard time since that surgery. That surgery was horrendous on me, and I never could recover to get up and down steps very well without assistance, without a railing or something like that. It jacked my knee up. So, but I noticed, like I said earlier, this last video I made, that I have noticed that when it's rainy or getting about to start rain, my leg doesn't hurt anymore like it was. My knees were killing me because they were telling me I needed total knee replacements on both my knees. And I'm like, I ain't that old. I'm old. Don't get me wrong. I'm older than I need to be. No, I don't. I need to be a lot older because I hope to live to be 100. So let's, say that up to God, speak it into existence. But I want to be in my right mind when I get to 100. I say all that to say, I am going to continue to walk as much as I can, as far as I can, for as long as I can. Because darn it, if you don't use it, what do they say? You don't use it, you start to lose it. So my next goal, I'm now up to a full mile, a mile and something. On my lunch break, I walk. And I got to get better with that and even faster. And then in the next couple of weeks, I hope to add more time to the walks, add more length, longer, so that I'll get up to 2 miles and then 3 miles and then so forth. My goal is to, somebody said about 3,500 steps, not 3,500, 35,000 steps. And I think that's like 7 miles or 8 miles or something like that. But, we'll get there one day. Drinking my water, eating my vegetables. And I have my sister-in-law, my former sister-in-law. She's still my sister-in-law in my heart, even though my brother divorced her and then he died. Anyway, I digress. She's still my sister-in-law. She is a vegetarian, and she always has told me, stop thinking of vegetables as only a thing to have with your lunch or your dinner. She said there's nothing wrong with having vegetables for your breakfast. So I need to start adopting that thought of, who said that you couldn't have eggs and vegetables? Whoever said you couldn't have it? Vegetables are delicious. And a lot of times, when you haven't had those vegetables, and then you incorporate those vegetables, you realize, oh my God, why was I eating more vegetables? These things are delicious. More fruits, more vegetables, more whole grains, more actual fruit and vegetables in their natural state, not in a can and not always frozen. So that's what I'm going to try to work on, even though I'm eating frozen, because it's just cheaper and it's easier to do, because I don't want to keep buying. I don't live that close to the supermarket that I could go every single day, because I work and I'll be tired. So, but anyway, and then I have to cook it and stay up to cook it and then go to sleep and then get up in time to go to work, because, Anyway, those are the goals. So more water, change from chicken thighs and drumsticks to chicken breast, eat more vegetables, decide to eat more vegetables like maybe 3 times a day or twice a day with my breakfast, or when I get up, or with my dinner, or if I get home when I'm hungry, instead of eating things I should not be eating before I go to bed, maybe eat some vegetables, stay up an hour, and then go to bed. I have been doing my chai latte protein shake, and that protein shake, it's Atkins. It's really delicious. It's a chai tea instead of a coffee. And all the times, a lot of times these protein shakes are always fruit flavors, and they taste so syrupy sweet that you cannot tolerate it. So I say the chai tea is a good alternative. You can add it to coffee, and you really can't tell the difference. You can add it to, like a smoothie that has a kale or spinach, you can add it to other things. You don't have to just keep it in that one state. And start having more tea, green tea. I might want to try the mushroom tea. If you guys have tried it, could you let me know if it's worth trying? Have you noticed the difference in your body when you take it? Have you noticed the difference in your joints or anything? Have you noticed any weight loss or whatever? Just let me know if you can in the comments. Anybody who's taking that RZ Riza tea, it's the mushroom tea, I'd like to know, because I've never tried it, and I was thinking about it. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're walking, drinking our water, trying to avoid carbohydrates, trying to incorporate as much protein as I possibly can in my diet, and get off sugar, get off the sugar, and then eventually get off the fake sugar, aspartames and stuff like that they put in sugar-free Jello. And so maybe at some point I won't even crave a cookie or a cake or anything like that. It is a battle every day, just one meal at a time, almost. We have to kind of look at this food thing, this monkey on our back, instead of my monkey being alcohol or drugs or gambling or any other addiction. It's almost like your food is your addiction, and you got to get away from that darn addiction, because it'll kill you. Diabetes, hypertension, heart failure, congestive heart failure, lymphedema, and the list goes on and on. You want to keep your legs, your toes, your feet. You want to be able to walk and do all these great things and breathe. And I have asthma, so I have a number of things working against me. However, I'm working to keep as active as possible, keep my skin as good as possible. I know I got these wrinkles under my eyes, but I am 59, so let it go, Lisa. And encourage somebody. So I encourage you, please encourage me. If you guys got some helpful hints to tell me, like, click, share, subscribe, all the things, because the more you guys like and click and subscribe and like the algorithm, or like my page, the algorithm will pick me up and I can help other people along their same journey. So I'll be back later on, probably this week, to post another video to tell you what's going on. I may even take you on one of my in the middle of the night walks that I do when nobody's around, when I can do that at work. And maybe take you on a walk during the early morning with me like I used to. I think that'd be great. Let's start walking together. I'll be beholden to you, and you guys say, hey, we're going to tune in and let's walk together. But anyway, yeah, let's do this darn thing. Let's get this weight off. Let's get healthy. We are 59. We are trying to get as healthy as possible, look great. I don't need no BBL. I just want to look great and be healthy. Anyway, love you guys. I will talk to you soon, and I will try to tell you something else maybe I have purchased at the supermarket that you might like, that, maybe that can turn you on to. Somebody just turned me on to some mini fruit drizzle rice cakes. Now, I got to find them because she said they had Publix. So look for them. I'm going to find them, and I'm going to let you know what I think of them, if they're even worth having. Because if it's got too much something in it, I ain't going to have it. So I'll let you know. So like, click, and subscribe, and share. My name's Alisa Grace, and I will talk to you soon. All right. Thank you, lovelies. Have a great day.